Hey, everybody. Thank you. Here we are, Saturday, and we're cruising down the track. My ghouls and goblins are still asleep, so I'm good for right now. Everybody got sick. Dawn's better, and she wants me to let everybody know thank you for the prayers and stuff from everybody. She was pretty bad for her, but it didn't last very long, thank God. It never lasts long with her. Never. She's always on the move. And then the next day, Alexis got sick, and then Jaden got sick, but it didn't seem to last very long. The only one that didn't is JJ. Thank God. Anyway, I'm going to turn over to Chris, and then I'm going to come in at the end here because I got a few things I want to talk about, and I got a short video I want to play for you too. Chris, you go for it, man. You go for it.
You want to tell me something?
No?
Okay. I love you, Marty DeGarmo.
Oh, God.
Good morning, founders, early birds, apple growers, whatever you want to call yourself today. It is a beautiful Saturday. It's cold. I'm going to explain this hoodie in a minute, but hold on. Let me wish some birthdays. Miriam Assam, Santina Zemanek, Stuart Malinex, David Ball. Happy birthday to you. I am constantly praying for all of you, no matter what you have, what it is, it will get better. Keep praying to God. I pray for, if you don't, I do for you. So let me do a cleanup today. In the morning, I get quite a few messages. And me and Marty always say, let's not talk about negative. And I agree 100%. But this one, I want to put out a request to all my Indian positive YouTubers of Onpassive, which is Ravi, Niraj, Gershmender, the two ladies. I can't think of their names, Nagma. I can't think of the other one. And I'd like you to translate this to the beautiful country of India and the people and our brothers and sisters. This is what I want to say. Ignore the bad YouTube channels. Don't listen to them. Ash Mafar has this. Trust in his process. They're telling you lies. Okay. They're telling you lies, and you, for some reason, believe that. If it's not in your OES and Ash Mafar didn't say it, please follow what he has plans for us. Have we seen an OES update? No. People say, oh, where is it? Let me tell you something. Everything Ash Mafar is doing now, pretty soon you're going to see some updates, but just hang on. But please ignore all the YouTube channels that are against us, because we have a lot of people against us. So if you could please interpret that in Hindi for me, to all my beautiful brothers and sisters in India, that don't worry, be happy. Ash Mafar has this, and updates will be coming as soon as Ash is ready to put them out. That's all I got to say. Please use that in Hindi, Bangladesh, whatever language you talk, put it out to people. Ignore negativity. Okay. Real quick, I want to explain about my hoodie. Cute story, real story, true story. I have a lady that lives down my street. She's in her 80s. And I see her maybe, I don't know, 10 or 15 times throughout the year. She's either working on her garden, but in the wintertime, I don't see her that much. One time she came out and she was all bundled. It was probably a 50-degree day. And I said, oh my goodness, you're dressed already for the real cold. And she explained to me that, when wintertime comes, she doesn't have a lot of money to keep her heat up high. So she keeps it at 64 degrees. And I thought, oh my gosh, 64 degrees when Michigan gets pretty cold at night in the wintertime. So what I did, just for curiosity, I brought my heater down to 68 degrees. Just to not even what she has. It's cold. I put a hoodie on because I get up in the morning. I'm really cold. And I can't imagine that in this world today, we have people in their 80s and 90 years old that have to cut corners like that to try to survive. They can't afford the heating bill to keep it at. I normally keep mine at 70 degrees, which is perfect for me. Some people like a little colder. But when you're that age and you got to cut corners and turn your heat way down, which causes a lot of other issues, and especially in a senior citizen or little kids. This is what this company was made for, to help individuals like that, our senior citizens or single moms, single dads who can't necessarily afford to pay a high heating bill. And I wear this hoodie because I want to put myself in her shoes, just this one individual. And then I think about all the people that actually live on the streets in the wintertime in Michigan and every other cold state. I can't imagine what they're going through. So you'll see me wearing this hoodie a lot in the morning because I want to understand. I want to feel exactly what she's feeling. I will go outside on a cold day and do a live with just a light jacket, t-shirt, maybe a pair of old sweatpants because I want to know what they feel. Because when I understand what they feel, it's going to make me work a lot harder to make sure this doesn't happen anymore. That's a quick one there, just to remind you. What I want to talk about today is in our journey in life, period, your whole lives, a lot of us have planted a lot of seeds in our lives, a lot of seeds, which could be maybe tried to start an online business or a regular business, a brick and mortar business. And the problem is that sometimes we forget where we planted those seeds, or maybe we just gave up because it was not growing as fast as we wanted. Sound familiar? Every one of us has those seeds. Maybe they're out there or out there. Oh man, I forgot. I didn't water it. We lose faith. We lose hope. I'm just going to give up. That little seed I planted isn't producing anything for me. And you give up right away. And I'm going to tell you this: never give up, especially when you planted the seed. I want to say this in the right way. We now have a seed that was planted for all of us. That you don't really have to water it. You do have to give it some love and attention. And what do I mean by that is you got to go talk to that seed once in a while. You got to go talk to the other seeds that are planting those seeds. Let them know that this seed is going to grow into something beautiful and it's going to produce many good things in your life. This is the first seed in all your lives, I guarantee it, that is going to prosper every one of us. In that part, we've all talked about this in the past, about the apple seeds and planting this and planting that. Take care of your seed. This company's not going anywhere. It is producing. We just don't see it yet, but you will. I promise you that. And just pay attention to these things. All the other seeds that you planted, you forgot about. Oh, this ain't happening. Sometimes things don't grow as fast as we want. All right. Sometimes being patient is the most important thing in the world. All right. This seed has been planted many years ago. And I'm going to tell you, like that bamboo tree, it's growing. And when it does come out, you are going to be absolutely amazed at what this one seed that was planted for all of us is going to produce. Stay positive. Talk to your seed. I have silly stories. You have to absolutely give this seed some love and attention. If you read the facts, when you talk to your garden or your plants, they grow a lot better. All right, never give up on them. This is the greatest seed in the world, and it was planted for all of us. Marty, I'm quick and easy. I just want to give a little positive message out there that we are in the right place at the right time. That seed is growing faster than you think. And when it first comes out of the ground and everyone sees it, Ash is going to let us know. I can promise you that. So keep checking your OES. Please like and subscribe to all the good YouTube channels. If you are subscribed to some other bad channels, get rid of them. Their negativity is putting that in your mind because you wouldn't text me, hey, is this true, Chris? You already know the truth. Follow what Ash Mafara is doing. Follow his vision, his dream for all of us, and you're going to be fine. Marty DeGarmo, back to you.
All right, beautiful. You should talk about being easy and something on it. Okay. Hello, everybody. I love what Chris said. Yeah, I don't like to stay on negativity. In fact, I wrote below about stay away from negativity. It'll make you sick. I got it in Hindi too. So, yeah, I don't like talking about it. You can't do anything about it. It's been around forever. So let's talk about good things. You always hear the word paradigm shift. And I wanted to go over that for people because I've heard, you hear it over and over and over. And what is it? What does it mean? Well, for one thing, we're part of one, which is a good thing. Paradigm shifts happen when existing frameworks can no longer address new problems or questions. This leads to a radical rethinking that reshapes the field, in our case, the world, like the transition from uh, Newton's physics, Einstein's theory of relativity, the shift from print to digital media and journalism. In business, a paradigm shift might involve a new technology or model that fundamentally changes the market, like the advent of internet, e-commerce, cloud computing. These shifts can redefine the industry, pushing companies to adapt quick and risk behind left women and quick and risks left behind. We're going to look at let's look at the recent paradigm shift in the field of artificial intelligence because we're part of that. Specific, Specifically with the rise of generation AI, large language model LLMS. Previously, AI was focused on narrowing applications like image recognition. You put your face up, it has little points go around your face. And yes, that's Marty DeGarmo. And recommendations that were programmed to perform specific tasks. However, with the advent of generation AI, we're seeing a shift to models capable of generating text, images, code, even videos based on vast data set. You can now put in a sentence or a paragraph and videos can be made from that. It tells your story in video. That's pretty cool. This change is reshaping the industry from creative work, customer service to software development and healthcare. Companies are rethinking processes from automating content creation and enhancing customer interaction to innovating products, designs, drug discovery. This paradigm shift is prompting organizations across the industry to consider a new business model, workflow, and even ethical. Now, to put it mildly, that's who we are. Us is setting up something in life, in our life, that changes things. He wanted to give the idea, and yes, he had an agenda. This is my personal opinion, but it wasn't a hidden agenda. His agenda was, if I can find good-hearted people around the world, and we can conquer a couple things at the same time. Example, this is fact that I've seen. There's rich people that give stuff, no doubt about it. I don't want to say that. But if you look, a lot of cases, most people that give have nothing. They give me the shirt off their back. That's where the saying came from. We have cultures in Africa and Papua New Guinea and India where they don't have much. I was in Russia, by the way, in Siberia, and everybody was out for everybody else to help each other. Now, you had some bad apples. That's called negativity. It's everywhere, like I said. But in general, it was, I am and will be my brother and sister's keeper because it was a necessity. In a village or somewhere that lives out in the jungle, one of the men kills a boar, a lot of meat, share it with everybody. Not worried about packing it in the freezer for 6 months. It's all the last and stuff. No, everybody eats, no matter who caught it. And with Onpassive, which is so cool, and I'm thinking more and more about what's really happening, and this shift is, how about if you take people that are with a giving heart, you start to bring in resources for them. They're able to build a business, no matter what their skill level is. Doesn't matter. So you're You're in a country where things aren't as easy to come by like they are here in the US. And you're able to make a few dollars. And remember, $500 income for most of us, it's life changing. If you have $500 extra every month, it means a lot. Imagine what it would mean to 90% of the planet. Because we look at everything, the world begins from our eyesight, but the world really begins from everybody's eyesight, what they see, what they're living. So you take, I get, my business has grown into where I'm making $500 a month. And a person, a lady and a man in Africa with children in a village is making 500 a month. That is going to affect many people, many people. And the smart thing about Ash said I was born to make a difference. That's why he's willing to walk through coals. That's why he's willing to walk through jungles with snakes and just take all the crap that comes to him, because he knows in the end of this, in the I think starting soon, you start giving abundancy to people that in any other time or any other place would never have the chance, but never, because it's not getting better. I would say, okay, the world's getting better. Yeah, the rich are rich, but the poor are coming up in class all around the world. Education, health, it's not. The rich are getting richer. The middle class is getting pushed down, and the people that have nothing have less than nothing. And you don't think that's possible, but really, we hear, because we're in this business, of somebody walking 2 and 3 miles to go to a doctor, and when they get there, he's gone and the building's shut down, or there is no hospital. I mean, you know, and because the company was designed for bottom up, right? The same 500 for me goes to this young lady in Africa or Papua New Guinea or India that is struggling. What is it going to do impact wise? And I love the idea, and I use this because it's easy for me to understand. If you want to change the world, you would think, well, you've got X amount of billionaires, X amount of millionaires. If they all put in just a little bit, poverty, people starving would be gone. Everybody would have a roof over their head. Everybody would have an education. Simple. The money's there, but it's not happening. Sometimes the rich want to get richer. The ones that have power want more power. I don't know why everybody's striving to build this big, massive power and me, when one day we're not going to be here. And me won't matter. Then we got to go talk to someone else about me, which is a very good outcome. So if we could take all of us, and like I said, you go in, um, you take the pressure off yourself, become debt free, wipe out that school loan, wipe out that hospital bill that's going to be with you for the rest of your life. Fill up your cabinet, maybe change your zip code, maybe get a phone that actually plugs in. Okay, I mean all these little things, but starting at the bottom up. And I know I've said this to someone. They said, "Well, it really doesn't." Oh yeah, it really does. If we have people involved overseas, and by the way, there's 10,000 that I know of people in this business in Papua New Guinea. Could you imagine changing the life of 10,000 people in that country, a country that is that is family oriented from the get go. They give, one has, everyone has. Yeah, they have a little bit of corruption. Listen, let's not be stupid. Corruption is from poverty. Poverty is from not having anything. Education, you give someone education, you give them a way out, you give them a light at the end of the tunnel, because a horrible life is, it becomes generational. No joke. I've met kids that just got on the bad path and all that. It's really hard, but inside you can see that heart. You can see it. It's not very bright, but there's something there. He just wants hope. And you ask him a few questions. You know, where do you live? Oh, I live here. And how's your dad? He's in prison. How's your mom? She died of an overdose. Now, I don't know about you. The foundation of me on this earth was my mother and father, namely my mother. Now, when you have that, and then the next generation doesn't get any better, and the education is poor, and everybody's looking at, you got money, you got better health care. You got money, you got better education. Think about Onpassive, where he wants to go. You're going to be able to get the money, and if you don't have a computer and you don't have, you're going to be able to get enough. You're going to get enough resources where you can get that stuff. You can take your young boy or young daughter and educate her in an academy or whatever the name they come up with, and they get the same education as my son or my grandson. That's where we're going. Listen, Libya. What happened with Libya that Gaddafi got pushed aside? The internet, social media. Young people in that country saw how things could be. And why in the hell are we putting up with him? So we have the internet, we have the stuff, but now we're on a vehicle that will give us the resources we need. You already have the heart, or you wouldn't be here. There's other people with heart. And now you take that that bubble of this paradigm shift and hand it to a person in a village somewhere in Africa, only to grow. Because you got everybody over here. You know how many people live in the United States, UK, Canada, Germany, Australia, from different poor countries, and they send money home every month, and they're barely making it. If they're sending money home to help, how about if you send home this company? You send home something that they can build on. They're obviously smart enough. I've seen videos from a young man in Africa picking up, taking trash and turning it into a car. No joke. Imagine what would happen if that young man had the resources that we have. Stop looking at what's bad, what's bad. Give people the same opportunity. Give them hope. Big one. It's a big one. You don't have to give them a big heart, because most of them, that's what they live off of. They're obviously not living off their bank account. They don't have any money, but they're living off their heart. And I said, let's paint this world a different color. I don't care how big a roller Ash has, he can't do it alone. But if he gave you a business where it comes with a paintbrush and a bucket of paint, and we paint this a rose color, not one person, not two, not 200, not 2,000, not 20,000, 20 million people start painting this earth. Now you take a rocket up to the space and you look down at 5,000 feet and go, oh my gosh, the color's changing. It's got a brighter color to it. It's got a peaceful, loving color. It's just an analogy, okay? But think about it. He wants to enable other people to enable other people. His dream is that we live our dream. Our dream should be so that people can live their dream. I'm not saying don't get what you want. You darn right you should. In an airplane, when they're telling you it's going down, they say put the oxygen mask on yourself. You can't help anybody if you're dead, but I have the oxygen mask. This company gave me the oxygen mask. I have the food. I have the belt strapping me in. I've got everything I need. Now I should be helping them. And people say, what investment do I have? Well, I got time. Time doesn't count. I've been here going on 6 years. That don't mean squat. 6 years would have happened whether I'm in here or not. In fact, I want you to look at something. I want you to realize something. This company, I'm going to give you an example. This is an example. The company launches the new phase tomorrow. Okay? Everybody that comes in after tomorrow doesn't know anything about what we're talking about. They're just going to get the fruits of Ash's labor. And they're not going to be, but I want to tell you, the good, the bad, the ugly, the smelly, the good, the shiny, the whatever you want to call it, the journey is priceless. But it's what you did with it. Well, we waited. I didn't wait for shit. I looked for something to do that would help me, help you, help me. And we would talk while we're on this journey. Hey, Sally, how are you doing? Good. You look like you're doing pretty good. Now I got a little bit of a problem. Well, let me grab somebody and we'll hold you up and keep walking. That's what we did. I'm having trouble walking. Here, get in this wheelchair. We'll push you. We'll take turns pushing you until we get to that date. And this is all here and here. That's what we did. But remember, this we're talking about nothing. We haven't started yet. We have not started anything yet. Oh, Marty, you got a big team. I don't care if I have any team and the day we start. God is my witness. Day we start, if I start with just Marty and the lady across the room, Dawn, I'll be good. I'll be good quick because finally I'm in something that everybody can win. I'm going to say it right out here out loud. If people come in, I don't, and they could be put with somebody that has nothing and they're having, give it to them. Because if you win, I win, we win. It's that simple. Ash knows that. If he was doing this for himself, he wouldn't be doing it because it's crazy. It's done nothing but get him beat up. But he knows if I get this paradigm shift, yeah, it's a shift. Not everybody's all happy about it, but where I can take it and build everybody's life and let them have a part of it, not a handout, a hand down. Handout. You don't want handout. You want to give them something where they can do for themselves because that's really what they want. They don't want to be the person, oh, feed me or help me. No, they want to help themselves, but they can't. They don't have a freaking chance. So I love Onpassive, and this is why I love it. Really, I mean, and I see more and more and more, and I've grown. I see people growing, but keep in mind, we haven't begun yet. And you're here because you're supposed to be. If you don't know that by now, you got to work on it. You got to work on it. If you do the he said, she said, I think, he said, he thinks, I don't give a crap about that. What do you feel? When Ash comes on, what do you feel? Do you feel that that man is about to get over on us and it just took him 6 years to figure it out? I didn't get them yet. Let me give them a free O Connect for a year. Maybe that'll do it. Come on, it doesn't make sense. Doesn't make sense. I was in businesses that were launching for a year, and they charged me $100, $120, $130 a month for 12 months. And my dumbass stayed in it because I don't quit. And I was told, Mike Ellis finally said, Marty, I think we should go. And what happened? I'm looking around. I was almost going to get offline completely. I see Peter Rogers, and the rest is history. Somebody upstairs was looking out for me. But I just had to think there's got to be something better. There's got to be something better. And not only did I find something better, I got to be part of it. Yes, I could have been directed here the day it launches to the world and still been very, very happy. But I would always want to know, what was it like to get this beautiful company to this level? I don't have to wonder about that. I was here. All of us were here. So anyway, I wanted to play a video, Chris, if it's cool. And then if you have any comments,
Let me have one comment and you can play your
okay,
video. Really one comment. I just thought of this.
go ahead.
For what Marty was saying, I want you to think about this. I think it's an important thing to say. Every one of you are someone's missing puzzle piece. And you're going to fill in all their puzzles as you talk to them about change and for a better life. So think of that. You are all the missing puzzle pieces to everyone's issues. You just got to go find those people and put that little piece in its place. All right, Marty, play that video.
And I love this, Narelle. This is why I'm kind of jealous of her, because she's going back in time and I'm getting older. But she said, paint the world with love. Paint the world with hope, love, dreams come true. Does it sound like a fairy tale? Yep, I believe I'm living one. And the thought of what this is all about blows me away. Anyway, yeah, I'd like to play a video about what I was talking about. It's going to come out live in 25 minutes. I think Chris already put it out, but
I didn't
anyway.
put it out yet.
Okay. Here we go. Here we go. Drum roll, please.
A fundamental change in the underlying assumptions or methods in a particular field, often disrupting established norms or ways of thinking. Coined by philosopher Thomas Kuhn in his work on the structure of scientific revolutions, paradigm shifts happen when existing frameworks can no longer address new problems or questions. This leads to a radical rethinking that reshapes the field, like the transition from Newtonian physics to Einstein's theory of relativity or the shift from print to digital media in journalism. In business, a paradigm shift might involve a new technology or model that fundamentally changes the market, like the advent of the internet, e-commerce, or cloud computing. These shifts can redefine industries, pushing companies to adapt quickly or risk being left behind. Let's look at the recent paradigm shift in the field of artificial intelligence. Specifically with the rise of generative AI and large language models, LLMs, previously, AI was focused on narrow applications, like image recognition or recommendation systems, that were programmed to perform specific tasks. However, with the advent of generative AI, we're seeing a shift to models capable of generating text, images, code, and even videos based on vast datasets. This change is reshaping industries from creative work and customer service to software development and healthcare. Companies are rethinking processes, from automating content creation and enhancing customer interactions to innovating product design and drug discovery. This paradigm shift is prompting organizations across industries to consider new business models, workflows, and even ethical guidelines in ways we hadn't imagined just a few years ago. We will be part of the next paradigm shift.
Beautiful. I want to let everybody know in about an hour and 20 minutes, the OTech Pros will be on. They come on twice a month. If you would like to get on the panel, which would be a cool thing, you got to see one of the OTech guys or Comfort. They have the link. If you can't make it, then you want to go on the Top Dot Live. That's at noon Eastern Daylight Time. Okay, so try to be there if you want. It'll hold 100 people, and they love to have people come if you're serious. And if you want to be involved, turn the camera on. Anyway, Chris, you want to add anything else?
Nope. Have a wonderful Saturday. We'll see you tomorrow. Please like and subscribe to both our channels for all the latest updates, some discussions, some pretty cool wisdom coming out of DeGarmo's mouth, and a little bit of mine. So stay positive. Pay attention to that seed. Be that missing puzzle piece and fill in people's lives. And we love all of you.
Like Chris said, and another thing, don't forget to give us a like. That's all I'm asking. Give us a like and make sure you subscribe. It means a lot in the future. It means a lot for more people coming. It means a lot for more people to get to know someone like this show.
Marty.
Marty. We're going to get in trouble. You know that, right? If we do. Anyway, I want to say thank you, everybody. I mean it. Irina Stexella is here every day. Bimal Das, hello, hello, hello. Norel, the one and only. It's freaking tomorrow already. Lori Lunn, amazing Lori Lunn. What up?
He's talking about all our trivia buddies. You get that, you know. Come
Well,
to trivia. Get to know us a little bit better.
Dr.
It's fun.
Benny,
Gene.
Nathan Das. We have Gifty. Gifty will be there tomorrow at 2 o'clock. She's amazing. Our buddy Jerry Nix. Jerry, we love you, man.
Yeah,
You're
we
not
love
going to
you,
be
Jerry.
left behind, Jerry. Don't
Never.
worry. I know I don't point people out, but I mean it.
I
Abba,
gotta take that
your
worry out of
teddy bear
Jerry
loves
every
you.
day. Jerry, we got you. Stop
What?
worrying. I want you to have a peaceful day. When it happens, you're gonna be the first guy I call.
Miriam Weinberg, thank you for everything. Judy Miller is amazing. She's got a big heart. She is a heart. She's a heart with a head. And Kylie, oh my gosh, she's everywhere. I don't know how she does it. She's probably on your channel, my channel. I don't know how she does it. Willow, I've been seeing her lately. I love it. Bitmata, I've never talked to. I don't remember. She's everywhere.
She's a sweetheart.
Oh, this is someone that pushes everybody above herself because she never tries to get in the limelight, ever. Yeah, amazing. Let me see real quick. I just love doing shout outs once in a while.
Darius Edwards is in the house.
Darius, my man.
Praying for you, bro. Both
The
you and
Edwards brothers were rock stars, man. They are rock stars. I'm telling you.
They're
They
not
were
were,
allowed.
they are.
No, but I mean, I'm going back before Onpassive.
Oh, yeah.
I saw them way before Onpassive. Everybody knows who they are. Just great guys. I feel privileged to call them brothers and friends. Chandler, it goes by so fast.
I know. I even got 30 seconds.
My man Bruce, you did very well the other day you did a speech, and you did very well when you stay calm. I know you're trying so hard not to, everybody understand. You do better. Just lighten up.
Yeah.
You're okay. We got you. We understand you because we understand your heart. Everything's good. Martin Pierre, I know your sister's Julie. I can't help you there. I'm just kidding. Don't tell her I said that. Oh my God.
Peter Rogers, come to the office, please. Peter Rogers, come to the office.
Peter Rogers, please come to the office. What else we have? Okay, I just want to do some shout outs. Jean Oliva, well, that goes without saying. Everybody knows Jean, and she's amazing. Passive French. Marcianne.
Oh my God. If you would have seen
Marcianne,
she came out in this pink dress. I texted her, oh my God, because I didn't know it was her. I'm like,
I had to remind you, she's married. She's married. Chris,
No,
no joke.
no, I love complimenting people.
No, I know.
Let me tell you something. She looked absolutely amazing last night in a not a dirty way like Marty thinks I'm thinking. She looked absolutely gorgeous. She had a beautiful pink outfit on. Her face is completely changed. She looked 10, 15 years younger.
I
And
know.
man, it was nice in my sore eyes.
It
I'm like,
was so
wow.
funny though. It was so funny. She comes on first, Narelle, boom. Wow, look at Narelle. Boom. And that's the conversations behind the scenes. You think we're getting ready for the meeting. I'm not ready for squat. And then Marcian comes on. Chris goes, "Oh my God, Marty, look at Nar-" I go, "Yeah." And every time I'm seeing him, I'm happy for him. Then I keep thinking, "Damn, who's that goopy looking bastard?" Oh, that's me. Anyway, I'll see you all. And thank you for being here. We're here to help as much as we can. See you.